Happy Halo days, my friends. It's time for a quick news update. Now, today there's going to be going live a big MCC development update. However, there was a patch this week. There is a new seasonal nameplate that you want to unlock. There is information about changes for mouse and keyboard, as well as some information on Halo CE. And then later on, we'll talk about the Halo 5 seasonal stuff going on. So without further ado, let's dive into it. I do want to mention here, if you guys like my videos, please hit that little subscribe button. Looking at my analytics, it's like 90% of you watching my videos aren't subscribed. So if you enjoy this stuff and want to see the next one, make sure you hit the button, hit the little alarm. So let's dive right into it. Starting off with the Master Chief Collection, there's a new ugly sweater nameplate that you can earn by completing 10 matchmaking multiplayer or firefight matches on snowy maps, or by beating the par score on any 2 snowy campaign missions. I'll talk about how you can do this a little bit later in the video. That runs until January 6th. Now, also running until January 6th is double XP. Oh, it's kind of sweet justice because most of the boosters got 2-week bans, and this is 2 weeks of double XP, so I think 343 was just maybe spitting a bit of fire back there. We then got a few updates on some of the issues that the team is aware of and what they are working on currently. They know that the audio issues are a priority and work is in progress. The stuttering has been a tough one for them to lock down, and I'll read here. They're still investigating. In the reports, we've seen this can vary based on hardware specs, third-party software, and potential networking issues on the player's end. But we don't have a fixed ETA currently. We are actively investigating this. In the meantime, please try disabling any third-party applications that are running in the background. See if it offers any improvement. Maybe the Discord overlay could be one of the main culprits there. Screen tearing and VSync. There have been some bug fixes around this that will be in one of our upcoming patches, and we will continue to address these issues as they pop up. Key bindings. Work is in progress to support rebinding both text chat and push to talk. That would be fantastic, and hopefully that includes hiding chat, because hiding chat is key, man, for me. I've seen so much toxic stuff online, man. Mouse input. We've seen a small percentage of players reporting this as an issue. Please continue to submit support tickets if you're experiencing input delay problems. This is an area of the game that we will continue to monitor and improve. The patch we released this week does address an issue, and I'm going to talk about this here in a moment. The view model. We are currently working on allowing players to make changes along the X and Y axis. An initial implementation is in test and design review with our team, basically moving the gun model a little bit further and lower off the screen. Because when you have centered crosshairs, your DMR takes up a good portion of the screen. Lots of real estate housed right there. And then crouch while moving, we've talked a lot about this here on the channel. They're currently testing a solution for this and will release it once they've sorted out any bugs and design issues. For now, the mechanic remains consistent with the original Xbox 360 implementation. If you guys don't know what they're talking about, you can check out my video here explaining that and a whole lot more. Now on to some even juicier stuff, stepping away from Reach for a second. They're currently in the pre-alpha phase for Halo CE on PC. And they're working on certain features like the mouse and keyboard support, FOV support, aspect ratio support, customization. We are already integrating a 3D model with live color adjustments for Halo CE and are investigating what more can be done. I told you that conversation with Ubernick, man, we were like, what are they going to do for these progression unlocks? It looks like they're already digging into it. HUD upres, VFR support, input latency reduction, and PC optimizations. If work continues on this trajectory, they're looking to start flighting in January. That gets me so incredibly excited, dude. Just keep the releases rolling, because Halo CE, one of my favorite games of all time. Just pretty rad, man. Now, guys, I'm going to link to some of the patch notes down below, but also remember, Friday, today, there's going to be an even bigger MCC update. That's probably going to go into a lot more detail on this. However, they say they addressed a mechanic for mouse and keyboard players, which improves precision aiming when taking damage. I am almost 1,000% positive that they removed the aim punch or the flinch from mouse and keyboard, and I'm actually trying to get a buddy in to verify that with me this morning. So I read here, as a part of our ongoing work to assess player feedback across controller and mouse and keyboard inputs, the team discovered a legacy mechanic from the original game that was contributing to negative sentiment regarding the feel and responsiveness of playing on mouse and keyboard. We have adjusted the mechanic and are interested in what the community thinks of this change. The team will continue to monitor player feedback and around controller and mouse and keyboard input. So aim punch is basically when you're getting shot, it slightly bumps your crosshair. And this is a mechanic that was in the original. It's still in Reach. And I'm almost positive from that wording, that's what they removed. If any of you have been grinding on mouse, please let me know how it feels. I'm going to test it this morning, and of course, we'll be covering that big MCC update that goes live later today. All right, let's briefly touch on what's happening over in Halo 5 for the holidays. December 19th, Holiday Fiesta replaces Super Fiesta. You've got Castle Wars replacing the core play. Mythic Warzone Firefight goes live until the 6th. Warzone Turbo live until January 6th. Global Double XP in Halo 5 live until the 9th. And head-to-head replaces Mythic Arena in Ranked, and Super Fiesta is going to be replacing Holiday Fiesta back in January 9th. So you basically got a nice little over 2 weeks of double XP in both Master Chief Collection and Halo 5. So get out there, get grinding, enjoy this stuff. I will talk about the playlist update just in a moment, but for those of you curious, what 2 missions to beat in order to unlock the ugly sweater nameplate, Mita Uberponer over on the Waypoint forums was able to put this list together, which I'm thankful for. I was about to dive through the campaign list myself. So, Assault in the Control Room, 2 Betrayals, Sacred Icon, Quarantine Zone, the Covenant Halo Composer, Oni Sword Base, and the package are the snowy missions within Halo, the Master Chief Collection. If you're on PC, you need to beat Oni Sword Base and the package, and you need to beat the par score on those campaign levels. Something to note, if this is your first holiday event or whatever event thing with MCC, the nameplate does not unlock automatically. It doesn't unlock right away. It usually will be like a bulk unlock for everybody when they check on, I think, December or January 3rd. So the package and Oni Sword Base if you're on Reach, and then you have a bunch of awesome, easy things like Assault in the Control Room, if you guys know how to do the skip, is an incredibly easy one that you can knock out real quickly. Last but not least, they did release a playlist update for MCC, slightly shifting things, but it was in the works prior to the launch of the game, and so it's not a reactive patch. I don't really want to get into it that much or offer that much feedback because I'm almost positive today's update will bring more information. So I'll talk about the playlist update in the next video. If you guys enjoy these update style things, please let me know with a subscription. Like I said, most of the people watching are not subscribed, and hit the little alarm bell so you don't miss future uploads. As always, I thank you guys so much for just sticking around, and I hope you have a great start to your holidays. Enjoy double XP, and I will talk to you again in the next video.